Hi, my name is Manteja. I am from CSC AML section. My topic is about mapping data type in Python. Now we will see some information about mapping data type in Python. Firstly, we will see what is mapping data type in Python. A mapping data type is a data type comprised of the collection of keys and associated values. Python's only built-in mapping type is a dictionary. Dictionaries implement the associate abstract data type. Mapping are mutable objects. This is currently only one mapping type, the dictionary. A dictionary's keys are almost arbitrary values. The only types of values not acceptable as keys are values containing lists or dictionaries or other mutable types that are compared by value rather than by object identity. Now we will see how mapping data type is used in Python. A mapping object maps values of one type to arbitrary objects. Mapping are mutable objects. There is currently only one mapping type, the dictionary. A dictionary's keys are almost arbitrary values. The keys of a dictionary are arbitrary. As a value, we can use different kinds of elements like list, integer, or any other mutable data types. A mapping data type object maps values of one type to arbitrary objects. Mapping of mutable objects. There is currently only one mapping data type. It is dictionary. A dictionary's keys are almost arbitrary values. The only type of values not acceptable as keys are values contained in lists or dictionaries or other mutable types that are compared by value rather than object identity. Numeric types used for keys obey the normal rules for numeric comparison. If two numbers compare equal, then they can be used interchangeably to index the same dictionary entry. A mapping data type is a data type comprised of the collection of keys and associated values. Python's only built-in mapping data type is dictionary. Dictionaries implement the associate array abstract data type. The map function is used to apply a function to each item in an iterable, like Python list or dictionary. It returns a new iterable, a map object that you can use for other parts of your code. Map in Python is a function that works as an iterator to return a result after applying a function to every item of an iterable. The, these are the data types which are present in Python. First one is numbers like integer, float, complex, and second one is boolean data type, and third one is sequence data type. In sequence data type, they contain string, list, and tuple. And the next one is set data type, and the fifth one is none data type, and the last one is mapping data type, that is nothing but dictionary. In many programming languages, map is the name of the higher order function that applies a given function to each element of a collection. It is often called apply to all when considered to functional form. Dictionaries are created by placing a comma separated list of key is to value space within braces. For example, here we can see the example like Jack and colon 4098 and George colon 4127. The following operators are defined on mapping where A is a mapping and K is a key and X is an arbitrary object. Now we will see some code about the mapping. Length of A, the number of items in A. Now A of K, the item of A with key K. Now the A of K equal to X, then set of A of A to X. Then we will see some built-in methods which are used here. Firstly, we will see about a remove method. A dot items dot remove, which removes the elements on in list. A dot copy of A's list of key comma item pairs. A copy of A's of list of keys. Then for that one we'll see A dot values. For the last one we will see a copy of A's list of values. If A has a key k, then else 0. Now we will see some note about the above code. The first one is it raises an exception if k is not in the map, and the second one is keys and values are listed in random order, but at any moment of ordering of the keys and values and items list is consistent with each other. And the third one is of all the built-in Python data types, the dictionary is probably the most interesting one. It's the only standard mapping type, and it is the backbone of every Python object. And the next one is a dictionary maps keys to values. Keys need to be hashable objects, while values can be of any arbitrary type. Dictionaries are mutable objects. It's the only standard mapping data type. It is the backbone of every Python object. A dictionary maps keys to values. Now we will see the another example for mapping. There are quite few different ways to create a dictionary. So let me give you a simple example of how to create a dictionary equal to the given dictionary in 5 different ways. And the first one is using inbuilt dict method, and the second one is using zip function by dict method, and the next one is using list and dict method. These methods are by using these methods the output is same as shown in above question. Now we will see about Python map function. Map function returns a map object which is an iterator of the results of after applying the given function to each item for a given iterable like list or tuple. Here we will see some function program of mapping. Firstly, we will take a iterable called addition and it will return n plus n. And the next one is taking an input and printing the mapping of the addition common numbers. By this, we have completed the mapping data type in Python. Thank you.